This is an ooh-wee production.
Welcome to the Real Talk Podcast, where the goal is to better our understanding through conversation. Communicating our feelings, our thoughts, or our opinions could be some of the easiest, or it could be some of the hardest things to do. But by communicating, we begin to form new perspectives. So throughout the various topics and opinions we discuss on our podcast, we hope that we can add value, understanding, and maybe a few laughs to your day. We appreciate you guys listening and enjoy the show.
It is true though, man. I feel like you said, like certain people can recognize certain patterns. Like for instance, I say with fashion, like how they, you feel me? Like some people tapped into fashion, man, like just on point, and they know the styles, the trends, everything, and they just exquisite with it, man.
It's funny that you bringing this up, man. I saw somebody in the barbershop today, right? And the dude was cutting hair, but the whole time my barber cutting my hair, I'm looking over at this dude. I'm trying to make sure that I don't look too hard, or you know what I'm saying, but I glance, and I'm sitting up there, I'm like, I said, man, look at Buddy fashion. I'm like, I would never wear that. Mm-hmm. But then I'm like, the moment I say I would never wear that, I take my eyes almost like in disgust, like, man, I would never. And I turn away. Then my barber take and he roll the chair back. Now I'm facing him again. So it's like that second look, right? So I'm facing him again, and I'm like, you know what? That don't look half bad.
Yeah.
I said, man, but how would he even have thought to put those shoes with that shirt?
That's what I'm saying, man.
I said, now the hat and the jacket on point, precise. I said, but those shoes and that shirt, they're getting me. So he wheeled me away again. Now I got thoughts. I'm like, he rolled me back. I look again. You know what? So be it. It's a win.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I put a check on it. I'm like, man,
work, bro.
Exactly. And I said, man, maybe that's just a him thing. Maybe he pulling it off.
Exactly.
But that's how style is sometimes. It's like style is bold. Style is unapologetic. You know, it's like, bro, people go out there, man, and they could care less about how you feel about what they wearing. They gonna go out there and they gonna wear it.
Right.
And it's the way they wear it. They wear it with attitude. So now you got to accept it with attitude.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's certain pieces, like for instance, I think it's like categories. Like you got like the obvious stuff, like the Gucci sweaters, the Gucci bandanas, scarves, like obviously those gonna hit every time no matter who you are. Then you got the pieces that, like you saying, like it's only unique to that person, the way they styled it, the way they put it together, that they can fit it. And then you got the pieces that I feel like are just like the women do it all the time with the workout outfits. Like every woman got the workout outfit. And it's like, so you got those things like where people do it too much. It's got the ones that you can never go wrong with. Then you got the unique ones that just like when you see it, you're like, bro, that's that one right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to get at with the fashion, bro. Like I'm trying to get on that point to where it's just like, yo, this is your touch though. It fit your personality, your style. Hey man, you doing your thing. That makes sense, man, or am I tripping?
It makes sense. But when you talk about, like you talking about the workout pants, bro, we
bro,
going, you know what? We going there. We going there. We going there tonight. We going to do it, man. And we might well, we going to do it. That, my brother.
Wildin'.
Understand me, my brother. I never thought I'd see a day in which, like, well, disregarding like name brand fashion.
Right.
But like workout pants, bro, like they might as well be name brand fashion at this point because this is the only, I've never seen it before, man, where like it's cultural.
Yeah.
It's a cultural phenomenon. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I never thought I'd see a day in which you'll see Caucasian women, sisters, you know, Hispanics, Asians, everybody.
On that one, yeah.
Everybody on the same wavelength, but then they got a little different pizzazz to how they doing it. You know, it's like you might see over here, I've seen somebody with workout pants on and got a whole, like a pea coat on. Bro, you laugh, but I'm serious. A pea coat on and like snow boots.
Yeah.
They out the house. They on the go with it. Then you turn around and you might see, man, the workout pants. And then it's like, bro, I can't make this stuff up, bro. Like the workout pants on, and then they, you know, they might mess around and have on a sweater. You're like, a sweater with that?
Ain't the top hot, the top cozy, the bottom cold. You feel me?
It's, bro, and then you... And then then you got the classic, the all
workout gear.
Exactly, the workout, what it was made for.
Headphones and all.
That's it. Then you got this one here, man. This is when I realized we got a problem on our hands.
What's up?
You got the workout pants on, and somebody stepping in the church like that. I ain't lying.
Same thing with the dresses. Some of them be like that too, man. I ain't gonna lie. Or the two deep cut button downs. Some of the brothers, like, come on, bro. Like, just button the top. Just button one more button, man. Come on, bro.
Guess they say the church, I say come as you are.
That's how it be though,
so
man.
They coming.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Yeah, but I'm for real. The colors with the joints, like, I think it's just certain fashion pieces that's just like unique like that, man.
But it is. And I think that might be my issue, man. My issue might simply be that, I don't know, man. They oftentimes they say us as men, we are colorblind. Man, you know what? I rebuke that. But I will admit, I do struggle with that. You know,
like different colors and stuff. Yeah, I gotta like three colors on.
Yeah, man. It's like, man, the solids, bro. The solids hit home for me.
You can't go wrong.
And it's hard to mess that up. You know what I mean?
Slacks.
If you got black, first of all, I was always black go with everything.
Black do go with everything.
That's what I thought.
In my eyes.
But you know what? White too.
Yeah.
White. Then my wife said something one time. She said, gold too. And so I
try that.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Now again, we starting, gold and red, you know. But then, you know, people they'll take that gold, red, and then they'll throw another mixture in there. And then it's like, man, now all of a sudden you starting to lose me a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Like, but that's me. Because it's like, bro, now we get a little too bold and we're a little too creative. You know what I'm saying? Can we tone that down?
Yeah, that's how.
It's like I start sweating. It's like,
some people got an eye for it though.
I'm telling you, bro.
Like they be like, yo, you look good in this. Rock this up, change this up.
But you know, now you're right about that. Now I will say, for me, I think I'm pretty good with understanding complexions and colors and complexions. Like, for example, like on my complexion, you know what I'm saying, I can get away with wearing like a pink shirt. Mm-hmm. Not saying that's my go-to or that's what I'm going to buy. But I can get away with that because of the complexion. You know, but I know for a fact I can get away with, you know, I definitely can get away with black. Like I told you, I can get away with white. You know what I'm saying? On red, that's my, you know, so I definitely can do that. But now we start like lime green and all. I ain't trying all that. You know.
The neons.
I'm not trying all that.
Funny,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not, but I probably could. But nah, that's not me.
Some people, I like the some of the patterns too. Though. You know what I'm saying? Like some people have good patterns. Like I seen people with frames. They have like a zigzag pattern or like a centric colored frames, and it's like, bro, that fit right there. You know, or be a different style.
It's interesting that you bring that up, man. Like this age that we in, man. We in it. I think the age should be entitled "Try It Out." Yeah, because it's like, bro, because I feel like it in this particular era that we're in currently. I feel like it's a makeshift era, but I feel like it's just funny. Like them young kids like to say "crash out," but I feel like it's a crash out era. Which is where like you get different styles from other eras and they all coming together and just crashing. Like I remember like growing up, now you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm a little older than you, but I don't remember this, bro. Like you got the stripes. I remember growing up, I saw the stripes, right? Mm-hmm. I remember growing up, I didn't like the stripes. I just didn't. I like the Beetlejuice thing. I just didn't like it. Yeah. But now you getting the stripes. People getting stripes and getting polka dots.
Yeah, facts.
Like, bro, I don't recall them two like meeting paths when I was younger.
They make them work, man.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't either, but they willing to try it. And I say, yeah, you definitely, okay, yeah, you calling it a vibe, but I'm calling it a distraction.
Yeah, some people, to be real, bro, I think it's how you wear it, though. I've heard that. Like, some people, like, they wear it, and you like, only you could do that. You feel me? Just the way you walk and the way you style.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
You're making it work. You feel what I'm saying?
You forcing it to work.
I ain't like, bro, I just ain't been stepping. I just ain't been that open to step out. Like, for real, bro. I like my blacks, my navy blues. I probably should step it out a little bit. I think, to be real, somebody like me probably would have to start out with like accent pieces, frames, bracelets, watches, things like that.
Something small, yeah. And see how that, like, for example,
to like kind of like boost
build up your confidence. Yeah, like for example, like if you wearing a suit, if you a suit guy, you wear a suit, you want to try like what's the first area you think you're gonna try? I'm thinking, man, maybe your hanky. You might, you know what I'm saying, a nice your tie, shirt, or something like that. Yeah. Those could become access pieces for you. That's so you're like, okay, cool. All right, cool. Do that on a black suit first.
Right. Check it out. See how I fit, man.
So that brother that went from a black suit, now he got on stripes, man. Now here you go. So that brother stripes and polka dots too. So God, no, boy, how you there? So boy, it works for me, man.
Yeah, I don't think I could just jump out there, man.
No.
I can't just jump out there, man.
That's not a yeah.
What I have noticed though, bro, is how like I keep going back to frames because I wear glasses, but like how frames could like a designer type frame. Not saying it's gotta be name brand, but just like a different type of frame could change your whole look.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's like, damn, man, you look a lot more like. You feel me? Like
it can make somebody look studious. Right. It can make somebody look model-esque.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Like, okay, he's stylish.
Then somebody over here look like a whole professor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then this one here look like a Poindexter. Scrap, but hey, you know what I mean, though. You know what I'm saying?
Like that, man. I think you gotta just try it, man. I think it's with anything, maybe fashion like that. With anything else, you just gotta just try it, man, until you find something that works.
Man, so I work with a sister, and I did not notice this, bro. Talking about frames, that sister, all she rocks is just the frames.
Oh, no lenses,
bruh.
What?
And so I look one day and I said, oh. Why? Yeah, I always do that. I didn't even notice it. But that's a testament to she does it and she walks in, you know what I'm saying, and her boldness to the point it worked. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm like,
man. Hey.
I said, okay. You know,
you feel me?
Yeah, I'm the crazy one. I ain't, hey, okay. Right. Well, you been doing this. You ain't new to this. You true to this.
And it worked, man.
Exactly, bro. So, like you say, man, it's man, in this world, bro, like, but you know what, man? After saying all of that, this is what's needed, though. It's needed. Finding your individuality, bro, and just like Brown, off of Meet the Browns, bro, like.
Oh yeah. Fact.
It's like so it's like even with him, it's a place for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He look like a mixed pot of gumbo. You know what I'm saying? But it's a place for him. And although I wouldn't dare be as bold and courageous as he and rock half of the stuff he rocked, but it's like after a while, that worked for you, bro.
Right, facts. That's how it be. Man. It's like, dang, man.
Yeah.
I know plenty of people like that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, that works for them, bro.
Yes, sir. So, man, let's go ahead and let's find us a legit topic to talk about. Go ahead.
Nah, man, I was just thinking like we flowing. We talking about that. What else, man? What else can we talk about? It's like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, okay. I had notes, man, but it was all mindset based.
I got one for you, man. So we were just going because it actually it'll be a dope segue for what's to come, anyways. So all right, bro. So how you feeling so far this year? So I mean,
far?
yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? January, basically the end. You know what I'm saying? How was January for you in this first 2025? Because that's this year, it'll never be another one. So
facts. It was cool for me, man. Like I kind of just like fell into my routine, man. Like I kind of just
hit the ground running.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? And that's how it was for me. What about you though?
So the way that 2025 came in, man, when you start and then you stop, it's like you really got to get your words right, man. It's like I respect my current state.
Which is what? What's your current state?
I'm about to get there. It's like 25 so far, man. Like for the year to be so young, man, it's like so much has already happened. And I don't know. I guess maybe the way I look at it, maybe I want things to slow down a little bit, man. Cause it's like, bro, like here it is. I asked you, and it really just dawned on me, yo, like this month is over. It's done. After the day, it's done. But already, man, lost. It's just like already so much loss coming into the new year. I'm going through the new year. Transition. And I get it, you know, everyday life is all about transition. But it's just when you got so much happening at one time, man, it's just like you trying to figure out, okay, what's the first thing that I'm even attempting to attack? It's like, bro, when you being attacked from, you know, multiple directions at the same time, it's just like, bro, it's like you taking like 1,000 blows, bro. And you ain't even hold on. Who hit me first? Like you try, you know what I'm saying? That's the one you want to focus on. But it's like the moment you hit somebody up, pop. All right, now I said who hit me first? Who hit me last? Then pop. All right, now we ain't gonna play this game. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's hard to recover. You know what I mean? But I say this here, man, you know, although it may be challenging to recovery, man, is coming, you know, and that's the thing, and that's always what keeps me motivated, keeps me going, man. It's just understanding that, boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, January, first month of the year, you know, I got to look at this like a game. Like, yo, this is just the first quarter. Like, yo, man, although it could, you know, for some people, man, it could look like a blowout already happening on the scoreboard. You know, you fighting a uphill battle. The thing about it, if it's uphill, then the trajectory is forward and upward. You know what I'm saying? But that should always be the aim, right? So, I mean, keep your eyes on the prize and, you know what I'm saying, keep on moving. It's like it's about movement. And we forget that the moment you stand still or you doing it too long, you're not even progressing. I was talking to my son about it the other day, man, regression and progression. I was talking to him about it. And I asked him, did he know what it was, or what I was saying? And he was like, no. So I said, progress, you know what that is? And he said, yeah. I say, so you got to always think about it. Progress, you want to always maintain, you know, progression. I said, as long as you can progress or as long as you're moving in a positive direction, you progressing. But to regress means that, you know, you're doing the opposite of what it looks like to progress. That you want to stay away from that. Or I'll say this because a lot of people say, well, yeah, he right about it. That's why I just didn't do nothing. But that's no better because now you at a standstill. And the moment you allow yourself to stay at a standstill, honestly, that's worse than both in a sense, because now you're allowing time to just pass you by and you stuck. a person that ceased to evolve, cease to exist at the appointed time. That's what happens. It's like you honestly gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Okay. And when it comes to picking between whether you want to regress or whether you want to progress, I mean, it should be easy. It should be. Well, that's when we have to just reconnect ourselves with the goal. It's like, and I think that's what's missing a lot is we come into a situation in which we don't even have a goal, man. We just, we wake up. Some of us wake up, bake up. If you understand what I'm saying. Hey, wash, rinse, repeat. You know what I'm saying?
Wake up, bake up.
Yeah.
You already in the fog. Start bread.
Exactly. And to be real with you, that right there is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Wake up, bake up, wash, rinse, repeat. To be honest with you, you're not even progressing. You ain't even regret. You just stagnant.
Wheels.
Yeah.
I agree, man. I think, and I ain't trying to be super deep, man, but what you was just saying, bro, it was like my pastor spoke on this a couple of sermons back. He was talking about suffering and how that's like, that's another opportunity to make things better. And like, I honestly wish, man, as a youngster that I knew struggle is not going nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you think like, bro, like you really think like, okay, man, I'm gonna achieve this, bro, and then I'm gonna be done, bro. I'm gonna be finished. I'm gonna get these abs, man, and then I'm just gonna be able to chill. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, struggle is always there, man. Like life doesn't get harder. I mean, life doesn't get easier. You get stronger. You know what I'm saying? Life continues to get harder. You continue to get stronger if you're still here listening to this podcast. And I think what you were speaking on goals, man, I think sometimes we let that discourage us. We let other people discourage us. Doubt, fear, all these crazy things, man. And I just think, like, man, we got to understand, like, we always preach good times and best times and this and that, but we barely talk about the bad times, which I can understand. But I feel like that's also 50-50.
It's like, a part of it. It's a part of the
good
journey.
times is 50%, bad times is 50%. You don't get to the good times unless you go through the bad times. You feel me? So it's just like, struggle is always going to be there. What can I learn from the struggle? That's how I always, like, now in this area of my life, that's what I be asking. What am I here to learn? Or what can I do while I'm struggling? It might not be nothing that I know I can learn. I'm just in the struggle. What can I do about it? Okay, cool, man. I'm working all these hours, but at least I can stack some bread. I'm getting some OT. I can pay off some stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, man, I don't know how you deal with that with loss because I haven't been through that this year. But, like, it's something in that can help you take another step.
What I'm learning about loss, or how I typically deal with loss is, in a sense, eliminating the word loss for a moment. Just eliminate the word for a moment and see what you're left with. If you're not focusing so much on the word loss, translate it in another direction to a word lose. And then you think about what you have. What did you gain?
Right.
Think about that. And for me, in many instances, man, like over the years, bro, in my adult life, just speaking, man, I lost a cousin. I lost a few cousins, but like one in particular sticks out to me, man. My cousin Carrie, like she sticks out to me, man. And as I'm talking about it, like my eyes kind of trying to get watery.
Y'all was close?
The interesting thing about it, man, I wouldn't say we were the closest, but it's her spirit that made her on such a level in which I never understood, or I would have never understood until I lost her.
Y'all was close in age?
No. But she was actually, man, her and my brother were closer in age.
But she had a great spirit.
Man, look here, man.
You just go around.
She had a defiant spirit. Number one, a defiant spirit not to just settle for. It's like I never saw her in a state in which, man, I saw her upset. I had never seen it before. Just enthusiastic. I'm talking about she had Asperger's too. I'm talking about, bruh, like she defied what most would say she should be capable of doing. She defied that. Like, I'm talking about, man, bruh, she rearranged the whole game for what most would have said she should or shouldn't be, shouldn't have been able to do or would have been doing. Nah, not Carrie. Carrie was going to do things on her terms. Carrie was, man, Carrie is just, man, she was like this, man. Like, she'd get excited about certain things, man. Like, one time we're talking about food, man, and if one of the aunties fix something that she loved, man, she gonna let them know about it. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, man, glow, light up the whole room, and then like a big word in describing, the meal. It's just like, man, it's just like, but out of all of that, man, everybody got that one story that stick with them because it becomes personal to them. And then you realize, although I may not know what her full or her main purpose on this earth was, I know what her purpose in my life was now. She imparted this wisdom onto me. Being younger than me, I remember we was at a Christmas, it was like a Christmas kickback our family used to have. And she said to me, she said, "You know what, Irvy?" She said, "You know what I love about you?" And I was like, "Nah, Carrie, what you love about me? You just tell wonderful stories. You one of the greatest storytellers I know." And at the time, like, storyteller, okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was at the time. Now, years later, I'm a writer. And it sticks with me. You know what I mean? It's like, man, those words that she said, it just never departs. It stays. It's like it's stuck, And the thing about it, I know for a fact, a piece of Carrie, it lives within me. You know what I'm saying? It'll never go anywhere because no matter what it is, whether I'm writing or whether I'm, trying to help educate somebody else, sometimes that's the connection point sometimes is a story. You know what I'm saying? Something you've been through now that you telling them about, it's the story that lives on. And in our life, man, it's like we do all of these different things, man. We toss stuff up in a dark room, man, and just hope something stick. And sometimes, bruh, it's like out of all our attempts, man, we finally cut on the light just to look up and there's one thing that stuck. And that one thing, man, that becomes your story. You know what I'm saying? That one thing. And it's like, bro, you didn't threw up so it's like, bro, many different things. You look down on the floor and you got a junk pile on the floor because nothing else stuck. But the most important thing stuck. And now just figuring out, man, right up there, man, the thing that stuck. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. That's my aim. You know what I'm saying? How can I make that happen? And it's like, that's something that she imparted into my life. And, man, I want to take a little moment, man, to give a shout out to Carrie, man. It's like, I thank God for her. I thank God for her essence. She taught me, man, if it don't take much in this lifetime, bro. You can go through whatever, man. You can be diagnosed with whatever, man. But one thing about it don't cost much, man, to smile. It don't cost much, man, to provide love, encouragement, and really just to be you. You know what I mean? And she did that, man, like no other. So again, I ain't meant to hijack the whole podcast,
yeah,
but
man,
hey, yeah.
That's real, man. I think that was Great way to end it, man. Like, to be real, bro, for real.
Shoot, boy, I didn't even know I was ending it.
Nah, I mean, if we got something else to talk about, I'm like, dang, man, like you got me speechless over here, bro. I'm like, wow, man, because I'm just thinking like everybody should strive to be that, man. Like in your workplace, man, like in your environment, your family, your friend group, like you should inspire to make other people more inspired. And it ain't about inspiring people; it's about like embodying that. Cause it sounds like she embodied it. You know what I mean? Man. Like she was that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, man, like it just makes me look at myself like, okay, how can I improve upon that? Whatever adversity I face, you know what I'm saying? You go through life, people, bad attitudes that you face, resistance. You feel me? You going into work, some people got some negative stuff going on. You might have some negative stuff going to work, whatever the case may be. But it's just like, yo, you could still have that spark, man. So it's just like, that was dope, bro. Because it's like, yo, that could be anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you know what, man? Sometimes the hardest thing, man, to piggyback off what you was just saying, you know, sometimes, bro, it take us too long to try to figure out how to find a spark. But it take us so long to try to figure out how to find a spark because we downplay ourselves. We are the spark. And all it takes sometimes, bro, is not just arriving, but be who you are. And that's the spark. Like you are the spark plug. It's like, we don't realize that, man. There's so many of us it's like, man, there's so many of us, bro, like going out our way trying to fit in. And it's like, bro, you were never made to fit in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, it's puzzle pieces all on the floor and you just trying to figure out, maybe that's my slot. No, maybe that's my slot. Oh, excuse me, can I get that slot? Nah. You something totally different. You know what I'm saying? You the puzzle. Let them figure you out. You know what I'm saying? Either they fit into your circle or they don't. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? It's that simple.
For real, man.
You know what I'm saying? You are the spark. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. I just want to encourage whoever's under the sound of my voice, man. Just, you know, figure out where you belong. Figure out who belongs, you know what I'm saying, in your circle. Because to be honest with you, it's a privilege and an honor, you know, to allow somebody else to share your space too. Because your space is sacred.
Now, you say that, right?
Go ahead.
Somebody listening might be like, that's arrogant.
No, I'm not saying it in an arrogant. Okay, I'm glad you said that. But I'm not saying that in an arrogant because to be honest with you, you have to guard yourself from different factors. You do. And to be honest with you, you're not supposed to be sharing your space, you know, with everybody. You're not supposed to be a open door to everything and everybody. Because to be honest with you, you open up that door long enough, leeches coming anyways.
And they're going to take over your spot.
Exactly. Run you, fleas too. They'll run you up out of there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not saying it like that. But you do have to safeguard what's valuable, and you are valuable. That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
you know?
I agree with you, bro.
I appreciate that.
Nah, for real, because it's like I when you begin to speak like that, people treat you different, both good and bad. And it's like, why when you boost yourself up and you have confidence, it's looked at as arrogance, or it could be mistaken as arrogant. Let me add that. So, nah, man, I think that's real, bro. I think everybody should look at themselves like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And if you don't look at yourself like that, man, it's just work on it, man. Find out what is it about yourself that you don't like, and then you can change it because it's you. You feel me?
True. But you know what though? If we really look at ourselves, man, as the true beings that we truly are, man, we always, each and every day, bro. First of all, nobody's perfect. You're not going to ever find perfection.
Nah.
But understanding it for what it is, every day you are a work in progress. 100%. Every day. And the aim and the goal should simply be being better than you were the day before. Matter of fact, if you can be better than you were the moment before, well, you don't even have to say a day before, but let's just say you just made a mistake.
Yeah.
As much time as in a day, I can guarantee you know what? You can change the mistake you made.
Bro, that's crazy because this might sound super corny or whatever, but on my alarm, I got an alarm for 2:00 every day to go off and say, what was great about today? You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, like I feel like those little small things, man. And people look at it like it's insignificant. Like, bro, I ain't got time for that.
Nah, those building blocks.
You feel me? Like, what was great about today? I ain't say how many things was great today. I said what was great. It could be one thing, 10 things.
Quick, I'm putting you on the spot. What was great about today?
I got a chance to spend some time with my mom, man. We went and got a pedicure and we just got quality time, man. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's been missing. So it's just like that was great, bro. Getting this podcast done because I'm real passionate about it, man. I think that's another thing that's great, bro. Being able to record and create more content for it, bro. So, what about you? I'm putting you back on the spot, man.
I knew you was coming my way. Man. Like, to be honest with you, man, what was great about today? I'm slowing it down. I'm thinking about it because I don't want to rush that answer. Like I'm thinking about it was many moments in this day, man, that made this day great. But I'm thinking, like my grandmother, man, my grandmother, she's not doing too good. So, my mother, when I went over to her house today and my mother was like, can you please just get she's bucking on everything. Like she ain't eating nothing. She not drinking nothing. She said she already telling me I'm not doing it. But it's like, that's the stage that she in right now. And it's just like if we gonna be honest, man, she just raising a lot of sand, bro. Like, like for real. Mm-hmm. And for me, man, today, I remember when she told me that, the first thought went through my head, you asking me to get her to drink or eat something and how that bowl for you? Right. But you expect me to make, man. But you know what? Again, that was the first thought went through my head. But I'm telling you about this because it's a story to this. Sometimes when we come into an environment or a situation, man, and we think about self, we think about what we're capable of or what we may not be capable of. Sometimes we forget, man, that God already equipped us with resources. And again, we talk about being a spark. You the spark sometimes because God allow you sometimes, that particular person, to be a thinker. When the other person may have the qualifications, they may have the know-how, they may have, the longevity over you. However, for you, what you might come to the party with is a little understanding for as far as compassion goes, as far as just understanding, just being able to take and you trade places with the person. Okay, if I'm there, knowing how this person has always moved their whole life, just being independent, just whenever they want, they just go ahead and do it for themselves. So now, in the current state that they may be in, you on bed rest. Now, just understanding, okay, instead of just yanking a person and not communicating with them, telling them what you're gonna do before you do it or why you about to do it, those things are important, So just being in a situation in which, I don't know, like for that moment, my mother, she had faith in me to be able to do something that she felt she was unable to do. It could have just simply been because she was like, okay, look, I've exhausted my chances and possibilities. So maybe it's just a fresh face that need to come in there and maybe that fresh face can get something done. And I had to alter my thoughts. I had to understand that, okay, I do come with resources that God blessed me with, So just being able to get her, man, to eat like a quarter of a banana, man. And God just put in my brain, man, take that banana, mash that banana on up and just, get a spoon in particular and just try to feed her with it. And, I explained to her, hey, Grandma, look, you got to eat something. Please, we just want you to eat. We don't want the situation to get worse. You got to get some nutrients. Please eat something for me, I put it to her lip and immediately she, that's the first thing I said, okay, this might be headed, something, I ain't gonna say something. This God put inside me, do it again. This time go slower. So I went slower and I said, Grandma, it's a banana, She opened up her mouth. She ate it.
Sometimes that's what you need, man. A little bit of patience.
That's it, man.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit of patience, bro.
That's it.
I think that's what...
and communication.
That's it, bro. Like, everybody could benefit from that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, adding just a little bit, just a spoonful of patience, Spoonful of what you just said, patience and what?
But
Communication.
Yeah.
Patience and communication, man. Spoonful of that in your day, man. See what happened.
Understanding, patience, and communication.
I like that, bro. Understanding, patience, and communication. That's gonna be the podcast name. All right, man. We gotta go, bro. I like that. Okay. I like that, bro. We gotta end it though, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. If you like anything we said, anything vibe with you, man, please like, share, comment. This is the Real Talk Podcast. Peace, man.
Real Talk 101.
Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this episode or if you want to check out more of our content, please visit our social media platforms linked in the description of this episode. You can also check us out each week where we drop a new episode every single Thursday. So don't forget, like, share, comment, and thanks again for listening. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.